The last factoring method I'm going to go over is the difference of squares. So the difference of squares equation will be in the format a squared minus b squared equals 0, and will give you the result of a plus b times a minus b equals 0. And it's important to remember that a can be x. When you look at it in this format, it typically will be x. It'll be x squared minus something. If b is a constant, it will almost always be a perfect square. In order to use this method, it has to be a perfect square. So looking at it like this, it'll be something like 9, x squared minus 9 equals 0, and that will just give us x minus 3 times x plus 3 equals 0, which makes it really easy to solve. Of course, x will be 3 and negative 3. And the reason this works is because when you see this equation, you could break it down like this, because actually when you go ahead and FOIL this out, um, you'll see that the middle, normally the quadratic formula would be ax squared plus bx plus c. The bx actually gets canceled out in there. So, like, if you FOIL this, you'll get x squared, but when you do the outside and inside part, you'll get negative 3x when you multiply those, and 3x, and of course 3 minus 3x is just 0, so it just cancels out, and then you have your constant of negative 3 times 3, which is negative 9. Um, you could see a difference of squares where this wouldn't be just a constant, it would just be like, in this case, it'd be 3 squared, but that's even easier because then you just put whatever that number is here and here being subtracted from x and added to x. And that just makes it really easy to solve any equation that's like this for x. But yeah, that's all for factoring.